A very beautiful good evening to you all. My name is Akash V Sharma. I'm founder of Motivate Me, and today in this Q&A session, I cordially welcome you. So before we go ahead, I would take little time to introduce about Motivate Me, and I'll tell you the agenda of this movement or this initiative that we have taken. Motivate Me is Academy for Heroes, and we have started this in 2012 with a purpose to awaken the heroism in the people, because we strongly believe in the immense potential that you people have been carrying or trying to unleash that. And most people, because of the opinion, or I should say false opinion of the society, fail to unleash their hidden potential, and they just weaken or just narrow down their self image, and they compromise on the gift of living. They procrastinate on their best dreams, and they don't be their truest version. So Motivate Me has taken this pledge to devote, or I have taken this pledge to devote my life to this, to the upliftment of those people who really and strongly believe that they have that hero alive inside them, and they want to manifest that heroism in this real world, and want to do something truly heroic, want to make the difference in the society, want to be somebody of higher value, want to be somebody of their truest value. So Motivate Me is all about it. Rest of the things you can explore by going on the website. The link has been given in the description, and you can click anywhere if you wish. So now I would like to talk about this Q&A session. Q&A session is something, when I've been taking these sessions and these classes with these students of mine, I many times comes across, as we have this program, Making of Heroes, and we have one thing called Simplify Zindagi as well. So Making of Heroes is the program that comprises almost all the beautiful things from all the courses that's what we have on our website. So in Making of Heroes, people when want to just solve their those deepest life problems, I just feel that I am able to help them, and they also feel so much thankful about it. They also just find this improvement. So I just thought of taking this thing, this good intention, little ahead, and help some people during with the help of this live session, this Q&A session. So I want to share with you that there are a lot of things in our life, there are a lot of questions, unexpressed, unrealized questions, because of which we just find ourselves not able to go ahead, not able to go beyond the limitation we feel we are stuck in. So maybe during this session, when you wish to ask this kind of question, or you show enough courage to ask this question, ask your problem, discuss your things, maybe we simplify this under the Simplifies in the movement, we can say, or this Q&A session. So how I'm inviting you, as I have tried to share at many places on WhatsApp and so many places. Now you guys want to come on the screen. If you guys want to come on the screen, what you're gonna do, you want to go to the description. There I have provided a link. Click on that link, just enter your email ID on some StreamYard thing is there, and there you will be able to connect with me. You can come on the screen and ask your question, and on the screen only, then I hope our viewers also are going to have this good experience. Along with that, I invited, as you know, you people might be somebody joining first time, but there are some people, there are three people, as this is something which is happening very first time here. There are some people who have submitted their questions. So till the time you want to join by clicking on the description link given in the description, I want to go ahead with those questions that have been provided. For this, I want to share the screen, okay? And there are two people who have not chosen to come on the screen. I would be reading their question from the screen to you, and I'll be showing you on the Excel sheet through Google form where they submitted this. And I'll be trying my best to simplify their things. Okay. And if you are willing to come on the screen, you can click on the link. Don't forget, you can come on the screen and discuss your thing. Okay. So here I wanna show, hold for a sec. All right. So here you might be able to see the questions. Please tell me in the comment box. Are you able to see the question? Tell me in the comment box, are you able to see the question? So there are three questions that I'm going to read one after one by one, and there we'll discuss the answers to these questions. So are you able to see the questions? I hope you are, because I think they are already added there on the screen. So I want to start with the first question. This person has not given his private information, and he has but beautifully portrayed or asked his question, and that seems to be a great question in my point of view, because it is not only his problem. This is related to parent and child generation gap. I want to read this question to you. If you are also willing to do that, I have given a link. You can submit your question, or but it's not a need. If you want to submit and participate in this, when you are live available, you can go to the description, and there I have given the link to join on the video screen, so you can directly do that. You don't want to submit this on the form at this point of time. They have submitted in advance. So this question is related to parent child generation gap. My parents are at an age of 55 and I'm 24. I am on the verge of starting my career, focusing on dreams, basically hustling a lot. So this person has been hustling a lot with the opinion and the I should say restrictions of the parents, okay, or from the parents. And my parents have achieved a lot in their life, being in their retirement zone. So now they, as you can see, they are in 55 of age, in their 50s. So they, being an achiever, they must be giving, because I think this problem, if had been defined on the screen, would have been better explained. But I'm just trying to help you understand this thing. So there's a generation gap. I undoubtedly, there is generation gap, undoubtedly, that is the thing here. But how to make them understand the real situation? So in this scenario, as we know this, no, come back to this here. Yeah, in this scenario, as we have this problem understood, that there is a generation gap issue. The person is finding really difficult to reason with his or her. Can I ask a question, sir, please? Yes, crypto word, you can ask a question, but you will have to join the go to the description, click on the link to join the video, and there I'll accept you on the screen, then you can do that. All right. So I want to explain this thing. Okay, in very short way, I'll be giving these three answers. All right, and if you wish other person to join this, please you can share this link in some group or whatever you want. Now let me go ahead. So, I'll try to share the idea or understand you with some example. Actually, okay. So I hope you understand this thing. So let's say we take example of APJ Abdul Kalam. So that person said that I'm in my age 24 and I'm at the verge of beginning my career. I want to pursue my dreams. So that's why, because he is a dreamer, I truly honor this person, because he has not even mentioned his name. I truly honor his person, his dream. So being a dreamer, let's say we just take the example of the person, because he has written beautiful quotes on dreams as well, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, as he also said, dream is something, this dream is not something which you see when you are asleep. It is something which doesn't let you sleep. So that's why I'm taking an example of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So let's say APJ Abdul Kalam became president of our country, and he initially wanted to be, join Air Force, and there were a lot of things that maybe came across in during his journey. So you just wanna understand this thing, that when he may have shared with his parents his dreams, okay, then do you think, as his dream was to serve the nation, his parents may have denied, may have argued, may have stopped, and he also must have got this kind of chaos and this kind of problem. Okay, crypto, please wait, I'll join you after this question. Okay, stay tuned, don't quit. Okay, as you are there in the background, so hold for a sec. Okay, let me finish the answer to this question. So when Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam may have shared his dream to his parents, what do you think, the parents must have gone against him? I don't think so. So now, what I am inviting you to understand, I'm inviting you to understand that the dream he pursued was right. The dream he pursued was to serve the nation. The dream he pursued was for bigger purpose. And because of this purpose, the compelling cause, the bigness of his dream, and his pure intentions, the parents must have supported him. And you can understand, this is something you can sense. So another thing I want to help you understand by this, I invite you to fathom, is that people people actually uh, tend to call anything a dream. Okay, let's say somebody saying, okay, I have come across some people in my life who think कि मैं bartender बनना चाहता हूँ. Okay, that style of flipping the bottles and this thing. So there are kind of dreams in which parents are actually bound to stop you, because they people are in true love with you. The people just want you be a true hero to the people in this world. So that's why they guide you to do that particular, not to do those particular things that do not to make you a true hero, that do not help you leave a beautiful legacy behind, that do not help you build a beautiful impact on the society or in this world, that do not help you make a difference. So if your dream is about making a difference, if your dream is absolutely and genuinely right, and you are a person of righteousness, then it is my perspective that there are less chances that parents would stop you. There are less chances that parents will stop you. Your parents are going to support you. They will tell you the words like, my son, give your best, mighty powers will come your help, you are surely gonna do that. So here we understand this thing, that you want to check yourself, you want to do the reality test, you want to introspect, you want to reflect on the originality and the genuinity of your dream, of the thing that you want to pursue. And second thing that comes here with the point, that is generation gap. So generation gap, what is this generation gap about? If I try to simply define this generation gap, it is I just I am in the recovery process of cold, so that's why I am doing little cough and this thing. So try to understand this. What is this generation gap all about? This generation gap is about acceptance plus understanding. So why I've taken these two things, acceptance plus understanding, that people, or let's say the elder ones and the younger ones, I am not going to blame, please understand this idea, that if you think that your parents are going to change, then there is no scope of inspiring any beautiful change in your life. Nothing is gonna change. The chaos will increase with with the time passing. Okay, but now understand this thing, that when you are willing to watch this, when you are trying to understand this idea, what is the thing here? That is, neither the elder ones nor the younger ones wanna understand each other. Neither the elder ones nor the younger ones wanna accept each other. So as this is generation gap, this can be I should say this should be optimized. We are naming this thing as a gap because we are also rigid at some point of time. We also don't want to develop the kind of acceptance, the rich experience that you might never have in your entire life. Let's say Kabir Das ji said a lot many beautiful things. For example, I'll recite a small doha, okay, any random doha, and that is quite popular. Let's take that one. काल करे सो आज करे सो अब, पल में परलय होएगी बहरी करेगा कब. So this doha, in the, if we discuss this thing in the today's world, then you might want to read this in the terms of procrastination and some big philosophy or something. So you want to understand that even Kabir Das ji, who lived much before our parents, has conveyed something immensely beautiful, and that is actually inspiring and helping the people achieve their dreams. That is in the today's age as well, inspiring people to do big things. So here what you want to do is to shift your perspective from rigidity, from non acceptance to understanding and honoring their achievements, as you yourself have said that they are also big achievers and they have also achieved a lot. So when they are achievers, when they have achieved a lot, I believe that they have gone through such process where they saw pain, they saw problems, they saw a lot of difficult challenges. So you want to take the advantage of that thing, and when you take the advantage of that thing, and it is only possible with the attitude of understanding, with the attitude of honoring, with the attitude of, most importantly, gratitude. So when you have these things, honor, understanding and gratitude, and you accept that yes, they are in my favor because their intentions are pure, then gradually things will start changing, that they will also try to return you with the similar attitude, and they will also try to honor what you think, they will also try to understand what you want to convey, and they will also accept what you are going to do. So here I want to summarize: righteousness is the first check you want to do on yourself, then this attitude of understanding, honoring, and what do I say, understanding, honoring and accepting. Okay, these things we want to do. Now if you are if you want to wish to join, if you wish to join and ask your question, I invite you. Hi Pankaj, I hope you're doing well. I'm really really good. So I invite you to ask your question by joining this live. You can come on the screen by click on the link that is given in the description box. Okay, and we are planning to do these lives twice a month. Maybe it will totally depend on the response of yours and how you honor this thing, or maybe at least once a week. So it depends on the questions. When I get the questions submitted, I'll definitely come live. So now before I go ahead on the next question, I invite you to share this thing with the people if you have found this answer valuable, and tell me in the comment box if you found it valuable. Before I go ahead, as crypto word, I am sorry, I don't know your name here, so I'm calling you with your channel name. Crypto word is there. As you joined this just few minutes before, I invite you to join. I can accept you on the screen, then we can go ahead, or I will go with the next question that is there in the question answer sheet. Okay, so if you are willing to join, then click on the link given in the description, and you can be on the screen. Link is given in the description. And yes, are you coming, or shall I go ahead with the next question given in the, or somebody submitted in the form, Google form? All right. As I see that you are not coming, so I'll have to go to the next question. So if you wish to come, you can join it. I'll now be able to accept you after this question. Okay. So here I show you the question on the screen. All right. I want you also to read the question, so that you also think, okay, or from your angle, and you also find yourself in the same situation like me. So second question is from Priyanshu Satyam. He has written his ID. It is also about life. Is social media destroying youth in mass level? This is something that he has said. From the industrial revolution to till today, everyone is blindly behind money. At the age of playing games, kids of 10, 16 who are worried about their followers and likes. Beautiful thing, and very, very much real. Today, everything from what we wear to what we eat is totally influenced by these small and big companies. Yes, we understand. We want to eat Domino's pizza. We want to eat. We want to go to Pizza Hut, KFC, McDonald. Yes, there are very few people who, if you ask them what is your favorite food, then they are not going to say I like makke ki roti and sarson da saag. So there are very few people who are going to give this kind of answer. Most people have their favorite food: pizza, burger, french fries, this thing. Okay, I appreciate this question. This is very beautiful and needed indeed. So influenced by these small and big companies, it is like we are influenced, and then by poison we eat and become unhealthy. After that, for choosing hospitals, we also again get influenced and choose hospital for almost getting us killed. So hospitals are, according to you, also not curing us. Okay, they are also giving us the pills or the medicines that weaken us, that they do not strengthen us, they do not make us healthy again, they actually make us dependent again. Okay, that's nice, that's a beautiful thing. I'm sorry. The question is what kind of life we are creating. Very good thing. All right, as you have shared this question, and I mean, Priyanshu, okay, Priyanshu has strongly blamed, or he has expressed very enthusiastically how our life is getting destroyed by the influence created on our mind uh, through by the companies. Okay, so how we are heading towards an unhealthy life, how by eating that bad food. And it's not just about bad food, it's about a lot many things, you know. Okay, earlier, let's say we were okay with a phone of that PNT, okay, where things were there, then fine, we got this phone kind of thing. Let's say we upgraded to Nokia 6600. Then there came Android, then iPhone, and lot many things came. So according to the advertisements or whatever the things we just do, and our behavior is influenced by the brands advertisement. That is something you want to put here. Apart from that, you are saying that we are heading towards an unhealthy life, and indeed I'm not saying we are heading towards, we are unhealthy. Okay, this is something you want to say. And you are saying that then we go to hospitals are also making us dependent on these things. Now I want to share this thing with you. That is, let's go 30 years back or 40 years back. If I go 30 and 40 years back, don't you think tobacco was not there? Still there was tobacco. Okay, I'm just telling or asking you to consider the minimum thing. Okay, the things that are bad were still there. Okay, although there was less population, but still 30 years back and 50 years back also, there were people. I invite you to watch a movie, Gandhi My Father. Okay, so Gandhi ji had one more son that actually is out of picture, who we don't know much about him. But one of his son actually did not actually was quite addicted, and he decided to destroy his life. Okay, getting into the addictions and meeting wrong people, getting into the company of bad people. So Gandhi ji, who was the man of righteousness, we have been following him, we call him father of nation. His son also chose to get into the addiction. His son also, Gandhi My Father. Okay, you can watch this movie by downloading somewhere on YouTube, you'll find it. Gandhi My Father is the movie I'm talking about. So his son, being the son of that right person, whose father at many point of time must have told him what is right thing to do, how he should be leading a good life. Gandhiji's teachings, Gandhiji's values have transformed the life of people. As I can give a real life example of this. All the legendary people I know. Okay, I'll take the example of Steve Jobs. Even, Apple iPhone, the richest device, okay, on the earth, you wanna take, okay, in the device or the phone, whatever I say. So Apple's founder is Steve Jobs. If you just see his picture somewhere on Google or something, you'll see that he was quite fond of wearing the specs that were similar to Gandhiji's specs. Why? You might not realize this. Because he was very much inspired by Gandhiji's values. He was very much inspired. He just lived the way he did. So what I'm sharing, that even Gandhiji's son chose to fall into the addictions, chose to destroy his life, chose to go in the company of bad people, and the end was, I should say, terrible. Okay, and you don't want to accept that thing that I don't want to explain here. You can see in the movie itself. So what I am trying to convey here, that it is not about now, it has been since ages, that people have chosen either to destroy or to build themselves. Here I'm saying that if we are going to blame the companies to influence or to poison our mind, then this would be an excuse. Everybody, you or me or everyone actually has got to somewhere or somehow what is the suggestion of what is right thing to do. So here are two things that we got to understand if we wanna build a good life or a beautiful life, lead a healthy life for this thing. So what are those two things? One thing is, I just got to understand this thing with one of my friend whose name is Saurav Vashisht. He is quite a good friend of mine. He taught me this beautiful thing. Okay, he said that Akash, God has gifted us two beautiful things, and based on which, or because of which, we can, or with the help of which, we can make a beautiful life. We can live a good life or a great life. So what was that particular thing? One is two powers of his God has given us. One is power of choice, and second is willpower. So power of choice means it is we who always within us have a call or have a wisdom, have that sense that what is right thing to do. And at that point of time, this power is something that we want to use, power of choice. So we want to use the power of choice here, and when we use this power of choice, then after this, next power we want to use is the willpower. So with these two parts always available to us, what we can do, we can build this life. So but we don't choose these two powers. What we choose? We choose excuses, we choose blaming. So what you have written is something I don't think I want to advocate or contradict, or this thing I don't think this is something we wanna discuss, but rather it would be a wiser thing to do. What would be a wiser thing to do? The wiser thing to do is to understand where we can correct ourselves, is to understand our powers, is to strengthen is to strengthen ourselves, is to understand how we can lead a better life. So we understand here that in order to lead a better life, we want to use our powers, and those powers are already available to us. The powers are power of choice. Whenever we want to do something, we come across any idea in our life, we always have this power, that is power of choice, and we don't use it well. We just derail towards the wrong thing. And once, let's say, uh, we can take one more example about, let's say, waking up early. Everybody of us knows that this is good thing to do, and I cannot say that we don't know this thing. Good knowledge and good things are available to everyone, but we don't choose it. And once we choose it, we don't be consistent on it, we don't follow it, we don't be unyielding on this, we don't bulletproof ourselves, or we don't remain disciplined to have enough willpower to pursue that particular thing. So I think this is something we want to understand. So I don't think that in the future, as we are heading towards this technological transformation and a lot of big things are going to come, it is going to be totally our choice how we are going to live, how we are going to be happy, how we are going to transform our world. So to lead a healthy and a happy life, start using these two powers in most effective way if you can. And that is power of choice and power of, I mean, willpower. And restrict, or I should say ban yourself and commit that you're not going to use those two evils that I should say evils. One is excuse and another is blaming. So you don't want to either give excuse or wanna blame. Now I would move to the third question, and that also is quite beautiful thing. I want to show you on the screen. The third question is from Kaushal Sharma. Okay, he has, it's related to career. Nice. How can someone gain clarity about his or her career when they had to choose the field of study totally different from what they actually wish to do? Okay. Now he has explained this in detail. Let's read it out. I'm pursuing MA in psychology, and it is totally understandable that a person pursues higher education in a field only if he or she has clarity for their goal. All right, fine. The thing I see with my peers is they have much more clarity about their career goals than me. Whereas I'm still confused if I have chosen the right field of study. Also, I wanted to pursue a career in music, but it is highly competitive. Fine. I mean, you wanted to pursue a career in music, but it is highly competitive. You somewhere felt, and you chose to go in psychology, doing MA in psychology. Fine. Also, I wanted to pursue a career in music, but it is highly competitive. I don't have much financial support to pursue that dream. I do feel that I have made a right decision choosing psychology. Okay, nice. I appreciate that. But on other hand, I do sometimes feel that there could have been something better to choose, and I don't know that. All right, that is a lovely question. What's your name here? Kaushal. Kaushal, thank you so much for asking this question. I hope you will watch this video. And what is this? You are a senior backend operation. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That is a beautiful thing. It means you have. I will go to the screen. Well, I appreciate this that you have been able. You have put some great endeavors, and you have reached this state of senior position. Here, I want to explain this thing to you with an example. Okay, as you know, whichever the city you are living in, let's consider any example. Okay, and not a big town or metro city. Let's consider an average level city for, let's say, Meerut, or let's say Aligarh. Okay, or as we are here in Bulandshahr, we can even consider Bulandshahr. Okay, so because Bulandshahr is a smaller city, okay, so this thing will maybe suiting you a little better, and you will be finding yourself better position to relate this thing. So in Bulandshahr, you have some doctor. Okay, and the doctor is really a good doctor. He cures his people well, and the people who go to him, they become healthy, and they really thank God that thank God you have placed this doctor in our city, and because of him we are living a good life. Because of him, I just recovered so fast. I was absolutely helpless or hopeless about how I am going to recover after that particular accident or after that illness. But because of that doctor, I recovered. Because of that doctor, I'm on my feet again. Because of that doctor, I'm still alive. Because of that doctor, I am feeling healthy, vibrant, enthusiastic, or whatever doctor. So here, the doctor may, you just tell me this thing, that the doctor's profession or the job he is doing, isn't it good, or it is bad in your point of view? So as far as I understand, the doctor is doing a noble job. He is doing wonders. He's making people live. He is curing people, and in just absolutely fast way. And he is strengthening them. He's bringing them back to their health, and their desired fitness level, or whatever it is. So because of this thing, he is doing a noble job. He's doing a beautiful thing, and because of this thing, we can say yes, his life is of meaning. his life has a purpose, and his life is of utility. He is becoming of good use to people. All right. And if you just say, that doctor starts saying to you, okay, let's say, I also wanted to become an actor, but I had to do this MBBS and I could not become an actor, and I don't like myself very much. Then what are you going to say? Then you will immediately say कि डॉक्टर साहब, अगर आप नहीं होते तो इन लोगों का क्या होता? This is something that you as an intelligent person would say to them. So now let's take, now this doctor can be, I don't want to restrict my idea with the doctor profession only. I want to share those small examples also. um, let's say you, everybody takes tea and we take milk, okay? So in most of the homes you see some milkman goes and they just deliver the milk. Do you know the life of a milkman? Okay, he actually wakes up so early, around 3 o'clock. He manages everything so early. He just milks his cows or whatever, then he arranges the milk, then he takes the bike in winters, in summers, in rainy season. He doesn't have even a single holiday. You will see the milkman has the least holiday, okay? So without any holiday, without any delay, without any problem, I'm talking about my milkman. Okay, so he comes in the morning, and he few homes he covers in the evening. Morning and evening he's doing this job. Just imagine if that milkman I'm not talking about that milkman only. Okay, I'm talking about the profession of milkman. Okay, if the milkman is not available, or that milkman is not available in our life, and we just see that that person, because he's giving really a good quality of milk, and we have been taking milk from him. His name is Raju. We have been taking milk from him for last, I think, 4 years, more than 4 years we have been doing business with him. And if he stops coming, and he does not provide us quality, then how we are going to feel? We might end up in a smoke, while hunting for a good milkman, hunting for quality milk, and that we might not get. So what I am just trying to convey here, that even the life of that milkman, and even the life of that maid who comes your home, who cleans your home, if the maid starts coming your home, then how you're going to feel? You will have to clean your home every day, you will have to do brooming, you will have to mop the floor, and this become an additional job, because you cannot go without cleaning, you cannot live in the dirty place. So even her job, even his job, even a servant's job is important. Even that, like the doctor, like that milkman, everybody's job is important, and that's what we actually fail to understand. Okay, you'll have to wait for little time. Okay, I'm just finishing this last question, then I'll take you on the screen as it is mentioned number one. Okay, thank you very much, just wait for a sec. So, like that doctor, like that milkman, like that maid, we want to make our life of use, we want to make our life meaningful. We, if are able to do that, we live a life of fulfillment, and that fulfillment is something which we are lacking. Why we are lacking? Because most of us think that what we are influenced by is our dream. If we are influenced by some, let's say, guitarist, if we are influenced by some singer, let's say Arijit Singh or Jubin Nautiyal, as he's quite popular nowadays, or Basha, we think that we are inspired by this person, or by this singer, or by this actor, let's say Nawazuddin Siddiqui, or whosoever it is. If we are thinking that when we are influenced, this is something we want to pursue. We, most people are thinking, after getting influenced by some Bollywood star, by some singer or fashion designer or anybody, that they want to be like them, or they want to pursue the similar career that the other people have pursued. So that's where they fail. That's where they wanna lead themselves towards a life that is not coming out of genuine inspiration. As you have said yourself, that you somewhere feel, that you do feel that you have taken a right decision, but what is happening as a problem, that somewhere your past possesses your mind, and it tricks you. into the disappointment. It tricks you into that sadness, that you want to make yourself feel bad about it. So what we want to take away after this thing, what we want to understand or figure out or conclude, that wherever you are planted by God, by the Almighty, whatever you have done in your life, through in your career or in your education, and the people who you are serving, is the best thing you meant to do today, and you are doing it. And by doing it well, by having gratitude for it, by putting your best into this, by having that perspective, like that milkman, like that maid, and like that doctor, that you wanna do this thing because this thing makes people's life better, this thing is making a difference in people's life, this thing is adding some, oh my god, this fly is disturbing me so much. This thing is adding value to people's lives, this thing is making bringing a smile on their face. Let's say I was sharing this beautiful example during the class that I had today with one of my student, Vinny. I told her, eventually this came to my mind, that 4 years back I had this dream that I want my clients, my students to take coffee while they study. I want to offer them coffee in the branded mug of Motivate Me, and really rich coffee. I had this dream around 3.5 years back. Now it is happening. All the students of Motivate Me know that coffee is part of course. Okay, Rose gave this quotation, a student of arts, a hero of arts, indeed, I should say. So here I want to invite you to understand this idea, that a life that is of meaning, that is of use, is the life of fulfillment. And the life that is of meaning, that is of use, is the life which you see with gratitude. Wherever you are planted, whosoever you are serving, whatever you have done in your studies, and whatever you have learned, maybe you are a doctor, maybe you are a maid, or whosoever you are, is the best person you are supposed to be. Wherever God has planted you is the best opportunity you have. And if you start start living in that moment with your 100% of ability, you just put yourself 100% into that service, then you will find that your dream life will start manifesting in front of you. So this is the thing. I just thought I just would like to stop here with this third question. And if somebody is there, if you join, you wanna click on the link given in the description and you can ask your question. I can stay here for 4 5 minutes. In the meanwhile, I will invite you to explain some of the courses or the things, the work we have been doing. Let's say Making of Heroes is the most beautiful course of ours, and it is the course that most of the people have pursued. And another is Cult of Heroes. Cult of Heroes is charisma of communication, and for those beautiful beginners as well, we have made the course named Zero to Hero. Apart from this, apart from that, if you think that you lack confidence and you want to do something, you want to just overcome, you want to cure yourself, you want to renew yourself, then we have Mirror Talk, and we have journal writing. And if you want to look for some counseling session personally, then you can explore Simplify Zindagi. So thank you very much for being here, and I invite you to go to our website and visit our courses and find out if you just like things. And yes, you can take time to visit our YouTube channel as well, where we have 350 videos approx, absolutely unique in their ideas, and they will be adding high value to your life if you are a seeker. Thank you very much for staying with us. Thank you very much for staying tuned and providing you your valuable time. If you liked some answer or whatever, or something that some idea in the video, don't forget to share with your loved ones. Thank you very much.